done. Intro. It's intro time. Shush. Everyone shut up. All right, let's get into the first story. We are talking about Deadpool and Wolverine. Deadpool and Wolverine has legs, guys. We went and saw the movie. It was a phenomenal release. It was phenomenal. If you guys also, just a reminder, if you guys are here and you guys have any questions in the chat, we are going to be watching the chat during the podcast. It will come up on screen, so we will see you guys. If you guys have any questions, want to talk, introduce any topics, anything like that, we'll be engaging with you guys throughout. So don't be afraid to throw that out there. Deadpool and Wolverine. Because our review went down, just initial reactions again. We won't go through the whole review or do a whole review. We will talk spoilers because it's been out for a week. All of the news about the cameos has already kind of hit the mainstream. So it's gonna. If you haven't,
just do a quick spoiler. It'll be spoilers. So
yeah. So my highlights of Deadpool and Wolverine were obviously the heavy cameos. The fact that spoiler alert now, leave, get out of here, get out of here. Blade, Wesley Snipes returning to the screen was the peak. Like, I didn't see that coming at all. No one made me think that Wesley Snipes was going to be on the screen.
I forgot about it entirely because I heard that it's like possible that Blade could be in it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like once he showed up, I was like, oh fuck, that's right. I forgot he even existed. Well, he's like 60 and he still moves pretty good.
Wesley Snipes is honestly, if he didn't have I think he got out of Hollywood because of tax evasion stuff. Like, it was all.
He spent some time
in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know the details of him being exercised from Hollywood.
More respect.
Well, yeah. I mean,
evading those taxes.
Evade your taxes. Evade your taxes. Let's get in the chat. Evade your taxes. No.
Let's get everyone to be like, all right, let's just all stop paying at once.
What if this podcast was the one that started like a revolution? Like, evade your taxes, and all of a sudden everyone just revolts, and that's like
start a war over tea before.
Stupid things have happened. But Wesley Snipes. People were like, Wesley Snipes has been retired. I was like, he was in one of the more recent Expendables films as.
No one watches those.
I like the Expendables for dumb action. I don't watch it for plot.
Every single one of them.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Like, I guess I'm just like a cameo fanatic because that was actually my favorite part of Anchorman 2.
It's like
you had Jim Carrey,
that movie
you had Will Smith.
Too.
Well, I mean, the 30 minutes revolving around the being blind was really dumb. But the fact that you had Will Smith, Kanye West, Jim Carrey, Tina Fey, and whatever the blonde one is, or maybe I have that backwards. But you had a bunch of cameos come in for that fight scene. Dude, I loved that. That was hilarious. You had all the different 24/7 news agencies coming up and doing a fight. I don't know. The movie itself, I won't give it a really high score, but that was fun. That part was fun for me.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like with Deadpool and Wolverine. It's like, so when can you just turn your mind off and just have dumb fun? Like, Deadpool and Wolverine, super fun.
It's so much fun.
Expendables, fucking hate. And they both have shit plots, and they both have just a bunch of cameos. It's like, I don't know where I draw the line.
Why are you? Yeah, why is that like where you like? Why is that like where your hill dies on? Like Deadpool and Wolverine, so much freaking fun, absolutely insane. It starts off with the in sync like intro. That's fucking nuts, dude.
It's actually probably my favorite scene of the whole movie. I'm having fun.
They started off really freaking hard with going to like Logan's grave, and just the whole fight scene at the beginning. You knew you were in for something freaking awesome when that happened. It was so cool.
Yeah, it's almost like you're thinking like, oh, they're not going to pay any respect whatsoever, and they kind of don't.
Mm-hmm.
But they have fun with it.
Yeah, and Logan's there.
We're going to desecrate this grave, and we're going to have fun with it.
Henry Cavill showing up was so freaking cool. Mini Logan was so fun. I mean, the montage was hilarious.
Comic book accurate Logan.
Comic book accurate Logan was hilarious because he's a freaking dwarf.
5'3".
He's so small. He's so tiny.
You can finally feel tall.
You can finally feel tall. But okay, so obviously we have a positive take on it. Before we get into like the other part, like news related to it, like the numbers, the audience, and review scores. What was your like score on this again? Because for me,
I gotta draw mine down actually. Because I was like at like an 8.5.
You really were at like an 8.5 on this?
Yeah, I gotta drop it down to like 7.
Dude, really?
Yeah. Because all the other problems with it, but like.
Well, it's like you don't go to McDonald's to get a salad, so you wouldn't like rate McDonald's.
I'm not ranking their burgers as 10s though.
No, that's not the point. Like
the fries maybe.
The fries maybe, but the idea of going to Deadpool and being like, we're gonna get some like Shakespearean plot experience out of this is a little silly.
Yeah, but I know, but you got to keep your ranking system consistent because you can't have like fucking I don't know. What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is Kingdom of Heaven. I think that's one of the best films.
So
the
that's a
director's
10.
cut. The director's cut, Kingdom of Heaven, is a 10 for me.
And what would you rank Deadpool now?
Oh God. Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying with it. I do think that I do think they are a different field apart. They're a field apart from each other as far as the expectations and what it should be.
Yeah, you can't have different categories of 10s.
Well, fair enough, but I do think Deadpool and Wolverine will have a lot more rewatch value than Kingdom of Heaven, the director's cut, will.
Yeah, because it's 4 hours long.
Exactly.
And it's a heavy movie.
Exactly. That's another plus. Plus, there's Blade in it, man. Blade's like the OG. Wesley Snipes' Blade's like the OG.
It is one of the OG Marvel characters.
Rewatching the like early 2000s, 90s like Blade is like, oh, it's so peak for me.
When was the first one? 98?
I think it was 98, 99. It was
late 90s.
Yeah, it was really late 90s. But yeah,
Steven Dwarf. If you guys remember him.
Well, and Ryan Reynolds goes and shows up to Ryan Reynolds.
I'm surprised they didn't make a joke about that.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds was in Trinity.
Hannibal King. Hannibal King.
Yeah.
Is that his name? Hannibal King.
Yeah. No, it was King.
Okay. Hannibal King. Yeah, they didn't make any reference to that. Total miss on that one. But I mean, obviously, the director's cut, I think, will have so much more. Do you think we'll get like an hour in the director's cut more, or do you think it'll be like 15, 20 minutes, like little?
I'd say
tidbits?
a half hour tops.
You think a half hour tops? Oh.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see the director's cut because Sean Levy and Ryan Reynolds really, really went to bat against Disney, fighting for creative rights and freedom over this project, and they won. Like this whole project is when I watched it, the whole project was void of like politics. It was void of messaging. It didn't really pander to one like storytelling faction. It didn't really have any messaging in it.
Right.
And I loved that. I was like, I love that I could just sit down and enjoy a freaking movie.
It's got to be awesome to be like Ryan Reynolds, where you have that poll where you just lay your dick on the table and be like, this is what I want, and if I don't get it, then I'm out.
Well, I wonder how. Okay, so the movie had an estimated budget of, I think, about. Let's pull the numbers up. We've been looking at just these guys for a moment. Let's pull the numbers up.
I think it was 200, wasn't it?
It was like 220.
What you doing there, bud?
I'm stuck. Technical problems abound.
It's a live stream one.
Yeah, it's always a live stream. Okay, so the reviews on IMDb are still hanging at 8.2, which I actually think was it at 9 last week when we walked out of the theater?
I don't remember.
That's fine. But Sean Levy, Ryan Reynolds, Rhett Reese, Paul Wernick, the writers, yeah, they did a great job with this film. So good. Let's get down to the numbers. Where are we at? Show me the numbers. Show it to me.
Flew by it.
No, I don't think so.
Details.
Box office. Okay, box office.
200. I was right. Of course, I was right.
You're so classic. Yeah, you're so based and cool. Let's get. Holy crap! What is wrong with this? Okay, we got the numbers.
You're going up.
It won't let me. It's going down.
Wow.
Oh no.
We are professionals.
We are good at this, I promise. Oh, damn it. Okay.
What is the lag time on that?
Holy crap. That's so stupid. Smash the like button if you enjoy technical problems.
Donate $10 so you can get a new mouse.
Yeah. Help us, we're poor. All right, estimated budget of $200 million. Gross US Canada is almost $300 million. Opening weekend 211. Gross worldwide is almost 630 million.
So it made about $200 million this week.
Yeah.
It opened with 438, I want to say, worldwide?
Yeah, the opening weekend, it was almost at
number 1 rated R movie of all time. Worldwide, 6 in the US.
Yeah. It's
kind of fucking insane.
Yeah,
especially after all the, every superhero movie that came out since, No Way Home?
Yeah.
Has just been, losing.
Well, and we know, so first off, we know that this number, this estimated, I wonder if it's they have a template for filling out these numbers, and 200 million is just like the de facto number they use because every movie for the last like 2 years has been a $200 million project.
That's why it's estimated. You can like add 50 million to everything.
Oh man, if not double because of marketing. But here's 200 is the number we have. 200 million is the number we have. Assuming that's correct, how many favors and how much dick sucking did Ryan Reynolds have to do to get all of these fucking cast members and all of these cameos into it? Like, Henry Cavill probably is the kind of guy who would do something like that for free because he just loves the idea.
Mm-hmm.
But Jennifer Aniston, or wait, is it Jennifer
Garner?
Jennifer Gardner. Who cares? Jennifer Gardner.
What's the last movie you saw her in?
I don't know.
Some romantic comedy.
But you got Channing Tatum.
13 going on 30 or whatever the fuck that was.
But you got Channing Tatum showing up. You got
he was originally wanting to do a Gambit movie.
That would have been so cool. Like, first off, I think this was a mediocre Gambit.
Well, they showed the reason why that they didn't make it with Channing Tatum because he can't do it really. They were making fun of it as the movie was going.
I mean, I just thought it was dumb.
Dialect coach.
I just thought it was dumb fun, but it was.
It was definitely dumb fun.
Yeah, but then you have Jennifer Gardner, Wesley Snipes, Channing Tatum showing up. Just those ones alone showing up, and then you pull in the OG cast of the X-Men films coming in. And actually having screen time, like in lines and shit.
And lines and shit?
They got... Dude, Chris Evans coming in as Johnny Blaze.
Yeah.
That was fucked. That was so cool.
I knew that one was coming.
I didn't. Like, I came in, I was like, oh, they got Captain America on the screen. I didn't. I was taken aback by that one. I was just caught off guard. Because I was... Until he did Flame On, and I was like, oh, shit.
Like, oh, right.
Dude. I enjoyed that. Like, that was genuine enjoyment for me because I had completely forgotten Chris Evans as Johnny Blaze.
Yeah, someone said it was like there's gonna be like a Marvel cameo where you expect him to be one character, but then they revert back to the character they played in the past. I'm like, well, how many Marvel characters or how many actors have played multiple?
Well, we got Nice Pool, Lady Deadpool.
Nice Pool's cool. It was just Canadian.
Yeah, but he didn't have a regeneration factor. Made it hilarious.
That was pretty good.
And
that was a good joke. I
really thought they were going to have the other ones be not have a regeneration factor as well. That's kind of where I thought they were going with that. And then they all stood back up, and I'm like,
he mentions
they regenerate. Yeah, and then you have that sweet puppy.
The
dog was so cool.
Nathan Fillion played like the floating skull one.
Yeah.
And then Matthew McConaughey was the cowboy one.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so there's just a bunch of random people.
Yeah, they all just like, I want my name in the build cast.
I think Ryan Reynolds just has a shitload of pull with people.
He's just got friends and favors.
Right.
Well,
it's like, hey, you want to do this thing for 5 minutes?
Blake Lively? Sure. No. Oh, man. Pete coming in and saving the day kind of ended that fight. I mean, it was beautiful. I loved that fight scene. People were giving it shit because it was bad CGI.
Yeah, there was some shit CGI in there, but
I don't care. That part, to me, completely forgiven. It was so much fun to watch Logan and Deadpool, because I didn't know which one was Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool at certain points in that fight.
True.
And that made it a little more fun. I kind of was thinking Wolverine would just kill him by accident and then carry him into the end with like quick regeneration.
He's got like short legs or whatever, cut off his bottom half.
I know it's not very cinematically friendly, but his regeneration is super slow, like in the movies.
Well, I mean,
you can't have him like rapid regen and stuff.
Regrowing limbs like the Nomu in My Hero or anything.
Why not? It could have been cool.
Because you can't make a joke out of it then.
You can't make a joke out of it. Also, it's like having Superman on screen. Superman just can't get hurt. It's like, that's not as entertaining.
Yeah, unless the green rock shows up.
Ugh.
Do you think he's scared of all green rocks just in case he's...
Ooh, like emeralds and shit.
Yeah, he just goes to the beach. He's like, oh, fuck.
He goes into a Minecraft village and he's just completely incapacitated. Okay, so...
But yeah, this thing's doing gangbusters, man. You think it's going to break a bill?
Yeah. Oh, I think it'll break a bill next week.
Next week?
Dude, I got 3 people who are going to the movie today. I know 3 people personally who are going to go see that movie today. Everyone is seeing this film. My brother's going to see it on Tuesday. My dad even wants to see it. Everyone I know wants to see this film. And that hasn't been the case since No Way Home. There's not been unanimity behind going to see a film since No Way Home. Even Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness had a great opening weekend, but it plummeted the following weekend because everyone likes Benedict Cumberbatch.
And it was coming off of No Way Home, too.
It was coming off of No Way Home. Everyone likes Benedict Cumberbatch. Everyone thinks Doctor Strange is really great.
Benedict
and
Cumberbatch.
Cumberbatch, and it's probably required reading. If you're going to look at the next Avengers film, you're going to need to know where Doctor Strange is with stuff. So there was a lot of reasons to go see that film. And then, yeah, it immediately plummeted. This movie, I think there are more people excited to see it this weekend than there were last weekend. I think a lot of people heard how much fun this movie was and went to go see it. Like you and me, this is the first... No, this is only like the second or third movie we reviewed this year, right? Civil War was the first.
It's been a lame year for movies.
Yeah, we really haven't reviewed many movies this year. We were kind of going to this one because we were like, this is the last chance kind of thing. We were like, dude, we gave Marvels we went and saw Marvels, right? We sat in the theater and like just punished ourselves for 2.5 hours. Or actually, Marvels was actually a lot shorter.
I don't know why I agreed to that. Yeah, it was probably like 2 hours.
I think it was your Christmas gift to me because I was like, we need to go see it, and then we need to go see Napoleon. I was like, November was just a butt fuck of a bad month for us. Like, we had such a bad month in November for movies.
Napoleon sucked, too.
Napoleon wasn't good.
God damn it.
What a letdown. I mean, the movie, like, anyway, we're not here to talk about Napoleon.
Well, we got Joker coming out, too, this year.
You know, like, I've been talking to people. People are like, oh, I'm so excited to see Joker 2. I'm going to see it on my birthday. And I just told them, I was like, you know that's a musical, right? And they're like, what do you mean? I was like, the first one, they're like, what do you mean? The first one wasn't a musical. I was like, no, Joker sequel is a musical. It is like a Broadway musical featuring the DC Universe's Joker.
I have a feeling it's going to be kind of pretentious and up its own ass.
Oh, Joaquin Phoenix is a phenomenal actor. And I do think he's
up his own ass. But Todd Phillips, the writer-director, isn't. So
yeah. I mean, hold on. I'm not interpreting that as you having high hopes for this movie.
No, I don't have high hopes for this movie at all.
I wanted to make sure I was on the same page with you. I was like, no, I don't have any reason to assume. First off, what fan base are you attacking there trying to get money from? Like, are you thinking the DC comic fans are like starved for a musical number? What are you trying to get out of that? I don't understand these boardroom decisions.
They're playing into it's all in Arthur Curry, I think, is the Joker in this one.
Arthur Curry? Arthur Curry, Aquaman? Aqua Curry?
Oh, no.
Or Arthur Curry?
His name's Arthur in the movie, right?
Right. Arthur Curry is Aquaman in the DC universe.
Right. That's why it just popped in my head.
Okay. But
whatever.
Yes.
This version of Joker, I think they're playing more into it's all in his head kind of thing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, everyone thinks about singing all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I do it.
Oh, man. Like, whenever I'm just walking around the mall, I'll just break out into song and dance. And then the cops come.
It's like, sir, we're going to have to get you out of the Victoria's Secret store. But no one was really expecting much from the first one either.
The first Joker?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that one broke over $1 billion because it was just such a good...
yeah, it was a good film. So it's like, I'm not expecting much from this one either, but it might turn out to be a good movie too. I have zero faith.
So jury's out on it. Obviously, you and I have our take on it. Just not that excited for it. I don't think it's going to succeed. Maybe the fact that it is a Joker film will carry some weight. But they're not really marketing it as a musical in the stuff I've seen. We know it's a musical, but I haven't...
last trailer.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I did.
Is basically just music throughout the entire thing.
There's music throughout every trailer.
And they're dancing.
There's dancing in every Joker project. Every Joker dances.
They gotta do that iconic stare dance thing.
We should talk about, just so that we don't forget to talk about this, we should cover the fact that Deadpool and Wolverine it's a 96 on the audience score. I think it was a 98 last week. So I think there's a little bit of movement, but that movie is not going to leave the 90th percentile for audience score.
No.
I mean,
people really liked it.
Exactly. But I mean, the tomato reader went down from 80. I think it was at 80. I think it was just 80 last week when we pulled the numbers.
82.
Yeah,
like that. I don't know.
It wasn't these numbers didn't flex a lot over the week.
The critics don't fucking matter anyway. So.
No, they really don't. But you were saying, so you brought up Mahler, and you brought up a few other YouTubers who were talking about and your number on its own went down because of the plot issues.
Well, yeah, because I originally had it so fucking high. I'm just like, it's not that amazing of a movie. It's just a fun movie.
It is, yeah. It's a very fun movie.
It's not like, oh my god, this is so deep, or they have like some excellent writing or plot twist or whatever. It's very bare bones.
Mhm.
It's just jokey and fun. And you get to see two basically buddies just make a fucking movie.
Well, that was fun too. Yeah, I mean, so all of Deadpool and Wolverine. I mean, genuine recommendation. Yeah, you're scaling. We need to come up with like a solid scaling system, just third party approved scaling system for how to rate movies.
We'll use like serials instead of alphabet or numbers.
Yeah, we codexed it.
Was this the Captain Crunch? I don't know, man.
Who's the real Captain Crunch? So Deadpool, Wolverine. Okay, I think we've talked about basically everything we want to with Deadpool and Wolverine.
Still doing gangbusters.
Still doing gangbusters. We got a lot of people going to see it in theaters even this weekend. I think that movie's easily going to break $1 billion. I think it'll probably break $1 billion by mid next week. That's what I'd expect. I mean,
well, it made 200 this week.
Yeah.
It's got to make another 4.
Yeah, I think it will. I think that we have more people open-minded and looking forward to seeing it this week than we did the week before.
We'll see, man.
I think you have a lot of dead.
I think it'll make a bill, but it's going to take a little longer.
I think we have a lot of dead audience who are like looking at this film and being like, Marvel, not interested. And then you had a lot of people who were kind of compelled because they're like reviewing it. They want to keep up with the Marvel canon.
Well, it's a lot different because it's Deadpool. People don't associate him with the Marvel universe.
Right. But you look at, but now that you kind of know that it's attached to the Marvel universe in a way, it has become required reading. You have holdouts.
It's not a required reading. This is a standalone film.
No.
Nothing's going to branch off of this.
Well, I mean, Deadpool is going to come into Secret Wars. Like, that's reported that Deadpool is going to be in Secret Wars. Do you think that has not been reported? Like,
I haven't heard anything about it.
Okay, well, it's true. It's science. Sorry, look it up.
It's science.
It's Google it. No, I'm just kidding. But you have people who are attached to the Marvel Universe who didn't go see this because it's not a Disney Plus project. So you have a lot of different sects of the Disney fandom who are either holdouts because they don't like Disney, holdouts because they are only interested in the shows, holdouts because they're only interested in Marvel-related movies. You have a lot of people who are not looking at a rated R film and not bringing their families to it. But you also have a group of people who want to go see it for their second or third time. This movie is the only fun movie project that's come out this year.
Yeah, nothing else has been fun.
Exactly.
Civil War wasn't fun.
And there won't be another fun movie this year. I was excited to go see Alien Romulus, and I was talking to you about it like a week before we went to Deadpool. And then we went into Deadpool, saw the trailer for it. I was like, oh, fuck this. I am out. I don't want to see Alien Romulus. I mean,
it's Gen Z on a ship.
It's Gen Z on a ship, yeah. Yeah, probably. Ugh. Yeah. All in all, it's going to be a bit of a clusterfuck.
Yeah, well, what do you do?